The weird thing about that weather, that was mine, that was taken in 22. I looking uphill towards mountains and I'm like, oh my God, is that a forest fire? No, that's fog rolling in over a mountain. Behind me is a lake. I would have expected the fog to form on the lake, but no, it came over the mountain onto the lake.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like really smoky. You know what state that was in?
That was California. That's why I was thinking it was a forest fire.
Well, that was my first thought looking at it, is that smoke or
Yeah,
just haze?
yeah, just fog. And it got really thick really fast.
Oh,
I mean, from the time, I mean, that's about a mile from where I was standing, and in about 10 minutes, it was about pea soup where I was standing.
oh.
Did the temperature really
It,
change?
it, it cooled a little bit, but I seem to remember it was about 75, maybe 80 degrees.
Oh, that's pretty.
Nice.
You can tell that's a little chilly.
Nah, that was taken August 2nd last year. I didn't say where though.
Where, yeah. Were you in Canada?
Actually,
Northern?
probably southern New Zealand.
Okay.
Yeah, it's even coating the branches, not just hanging
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, like the sun behind it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mountains get that way.
Was it last year or the year before? We had a rainstorms and it rained a lot. And the dock out where the condos we are having, was underwater, almost.
Wow.
So big drums, it looks like.
Yeah, the swans are out way in the back, I didn't even see that.
Oh,
I lost the flash drive I was gonna bring tonight, and so I quick copied these, and I said, oh, that'll work.
Yeah.
Cool how you can see the rain falling in the front there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was foggy a little bit too. Oh, that is cool, what is that light thing?
so we had a really, really strong wind the other day. And that's one shepherd's hook and one plant. It was,
It was spinning around.
it was spinning around.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And I wanted to show that, and that's with my phone.
Wow.
Huh.
So,
Nice.
Fast then.
so that's, I wanted to say, okay, how can I show the wind? Wind is weather,
Yep.
so there you go, it was spinning.
Nicely done.
Yeah,
Definitely makes you go, huh? What?
cool.
Hmm.
Now that's weather.
Yeah, ice in the window.
Yeah.
Who's this at?
Nice.
Oh, okay, now that's,
Wow.
Is that a shelf cloud?
Hilton Head,
Wow.
Hilton Head?
Hilton Head.
that is, that's a piece of art.
Yeah.
That's
What lens are you
gorgeous.
using, Leo?
24/7.
Wow.
I think that's at about 24.
Nice.
Is that the color of the ground or is that?
No, that's black and white.
Okay.
Hit that one right on the head though, I'll tell you.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous picture.
Oh, now that's
Mhm.
beautiful.
That's
I like
pretty
that
too.
one too.
It's at Watkins Lake.
Ah.
Oh. I love how you got the reflection.
Mm-hmm. You see the ripples in the water, where the reflection is.
There's a lot of depth for how minimalist it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's another cool cloud.
That's smoke, isn't it? Or is it
No, it's a cloud.
That's a
We were
cloud.
driving home from Sheboygan and just happened to see it.
Wow.
If that's not a shelf cloud, it's real close.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bracket.
Oh, snowflakes.
Brrr. Feel sorry for the models. They're like, can we go inside now, please?
There's still the age where coats are not a thing, I think.
Is that yours, George?
Yes. Can you see there's snow?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was wondering if it was Danforth, actually.
Was there like an event that day, or just out and about?
No, just some people they victimized. I mean,
Photographs.
or photographs.
They're really good models.
Yeah, they wanted to go stand out in the snow, that was their idea.
Very nice.
Oh, that
Nice.
is really cool.
That's snow.
That is snow.
Oh, I love the coated trees.
Reminds me of all the walking I did in college.
Oh, it's snow in front of them, you can tell they don't care, they're just walking in the snow.
Yeah, and it's
Is that
showing
like campus or
motion,
Mm-hmm.
and there's stuff going on behind them, kind of the walking story.
Like little hints of color.
I don't know, can we go back to that one, please? I mean, the only thing I might be tempted is cropping out that sign on the left edge.
Yep. My eyes keep going to that.
Yeah,
And maybe removing that stick.
the stick doesn't bother me, and in fact, if you crop for the sign, you're gonna get rid of most of that stick anyway.
Yeah.
Or you could crop out the stick and the sign both, yeah. Other than that, that's a nice shot.
There's no picture.
Where's that at?
That's a lot of footprints.
Looks like Ann Arbor.
I like the arch in the back. Where is that?
That's the log quad, U of M.
Oh, okay.
That was really cool, that arch and the huge sign in the background.
The fire hydrant's a little distracting.
Yeah, I would just clone that out. I don't know that I would change the crop, maybe, but.
No, I agree.
No,
Leave the
I
crop
like-
it the way it is and clone out the fire hydrant.
Not very often you see that big of a smile of somebody in the snow.
You must be part Inuit.
And when you put, I notice when you put pictures, even especially mine, on the big screen, you notice things you don't on a little monitor.
Mm-hmm.
Clouds.
Clouds.
Mm-hmm.
Darker and darker and darker.
Is that like a cherry field?
It's Olman's.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It's just south of San Francisco on Route 5.
I was wondering if it was California.
Well,
Yeah.
that explains all the brown on your ground.
Do they call them almonds there?
I don't know, we didn't stay long enough to ask.
I had a friend of mine in college that, he grew up on an almond farm, he said.
Okay.
We call them almonds, and he was from California, so.
I like that there's trees in the bottom, but most of it is weather showing at the top.
Yeah,
So that was a good way to show that.
yeah.
Oh, mountains in the back.
I
That's
love the
really
color.
pretty.
Yeah, that color is really cool.
It's Fort Island Trail, in Citrus County, it's the breakwater out there.
That's really pretty.
It's beautiful.
Florida one. Beautiful color.
Looks like you got some fishermen out there or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, silhouette would be another interesting topic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't done that in a while. Okay, is this photographer's choice?
Yeah.
That's one of mine.
Cool.
Oh, I like that. That's something you don't see all the time.
It's gotta be
It's
yours.
one of, it's up in the Upper Peninsula,
Oh,
around
Is that
the
old
Houghton
copper
area.
mine?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Was it like tours you got, or?
actually, this one they let you just wander by yourself.
Hmm.
I don't know if I'd like that.
Hope you got a good map. Or a lot of breadcrumbs.
Yeah, it looks like way far away.
I
Yeah.
feel like always wet in there then, kinda drippy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Mhm.
Oh, that's
Mm.
pretty at night. Must be Christmas.
No, the Mackinac Bridge has their lights on every
mhm.
night during the, is it just during the summer season, Phil? Or do they do it all the time?
I'm not sure.
Anyways, it's really hard to get a picture without having blur everywhere.
That's the best picture I think I've seen.
Yeah,
I've tried and tried and tried,
Really
and
nice
I just,
photograph.
Thank you.
yeah.
Can't begin to tell you how many times I've tried to shoot that.
Me too.
Nails.
And always get that headlight blur.
Yeah,
across there.
always.
Mhm. And underneath the main part of the bridge, there's two good captures of lights. I like that.
Mhm.
But it's so off and so windy there
Mhm.
Yeah.
that it's, yeah.
Oh, I'd love to spend some time there and
Me
relax.
too.
I wanna go there.
Looks like the
Oregon.
West Coast.
That's Brookings, Oregon,
Hmm.
at Harris State Park.
Ah,
Nice.
That's pretty.
Where is it?
Argo, Harris State Park
Harris
in
State.
Brookings, Argo.
Is that the southern coast?
Yeah, so we were up in the redwoods and we were 20 minutes from the Oregon border, so we crossed over and that's the first state park that you can see once you
Okay.
cross over.
I lived there
Good
for
call.
20 years, but never got down in that southwest corner.
I like that.
Is that here in Jackson? or-
No, that's,
I should have guessed Royal Springs.
I think it's Bellevue, Ohio,
Okay.
where Norfolk Southern crosses CSX. It's one of the best spots to watch trains within a 3 or 4 hour drive of here.
The composition is really nice on it.
Thank you. Yeah, I deliberately lined it up, just to get that leading curve. And this is one of those where you set up the camera and you wait and you wait and you wait and you wait, and
Mhm.
finally the train comes and you start shooting lots of photos. And I think I took a sequence of about 20, and that's the one I think is the best.
I don't even think you can get to our train station.
Oh yeah, the Amtrak station, piece of cake.
At the moment, was it all torn up?
Oh, no,
Right
you
from the
can
other
come
end.
down Michigan Ave. I think it's still open. In fact, I know it is. I drove by it not too long ago.
And my
I had
wife
to go
said Michigan
by-
Avenue was shut down today,
Oh,
so she had to.
Tuesday,
she was
and
going
we
to the
couldn't, we had to go
hospital.
all the way through, we got to Mechanic and went to Ganson, and then went down.
interesting.
Yeah, it was,
It's a mess.
cause you were be able to get through, but now you can't.
Interesting. Ooh,
That's
Oh,
pretty.
nice.
Oh, I love the detail in the flowers. And I like how it starts off a little darker and gets lighter and lighter.
Mm-hmm. Let me guess, Sonia?
No.
Oh, wow.
that's mine for a change.
Oh, I like
I
it.
feel like I can like. peek
You
in
may
the-
recognize it if you were at the reception at the library.
Oh.
I bought a plant and used it, just for that, but, I mean, obviously I took the plant home.
That was out your kitchen window?
For a minute.
What was really interesting, so again, this was with my phone, and it has a portrait mode on it, and it came black all by itself. I'm not sure that I can duplicate it, the background, but I saw that and I thought, that's really cool.
Yeah.
You took that off that's sitting on the table at the reception?
Yeah, that's the one that was,
But that's where you took the picture?
oh no, I
Okay.
took the picture at home, but it's still, I mean, it was light in the room.
Mhm.
and you can't see it, I don't know if you can see it, but it's actually, it is cropped on the left, it doesn't go all the way to the edge of the screen. It's
Right.
cropped fairly tight. But,
How the background one
Yeah, that upper left, that upper right corner just adds a hint, another hint in depth to it.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
it's just different.
Even the leaves have all the detailing.
Oh, cool,
Mhm.
cool.
Taking a mud bath.
First I had to look, is that a twig, is that a foot, and then it's, no, it's a twig.
Oh, yeah.
What kind of bird is that?
It's an ibis, which one I'm not sure. It's either, well, was that taken in Florida?
Yeah,
Well, okay, could be a glossy, could be a white, I don't know.
and those strange brown things are cedar tree knobs, I guess that's what they're called,
They're not cypress knees?
cypress, yeah, I've got the wrong thing, thank you,
Okay,
Roy.
not a problem.
Cypress.
Cypress knees?
Yeah,
I love the head of the first one, that, I just, all those feathers, the way they blend in so nice.
The depth of field on that is really good, because you got both birds in sharp focus.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
There's a
birds
whole
lifting
group
his
of them
leg.
there, so I cut out just those because it started getting really busy with too many.
Kind of their beaks kind of frame it
Something like
too.
that, just-
Yeah.
I don't know how you got them to pose so beautifully for you.
I just said, do it.
What
The
lens-
$1,000 modeling fee she left under the cypress knee helped.
What lens did you take out? Remember?
Not a very long one, not the
Okay.
100 to 400, it would probably have been probably the 70, something like that.
So you were fairly close then.
Yeah, they're habituated to people at the park.
Oh, yeah, yeah, good.
Oh, that's
Interesting.
Cool. Oh, wow.
Interesting.
Oh, no, I
it's a
see what it
spider
is.
web and what's in
Mm-hmm.
The dandelion fluff?
Or milkweed seed?
Milkweed seed, probably.
Yeah,
But
yeah, that's milkweed.
But what's the
But I see a
background?
spider web there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
It's
I
like,
think
it's
interesting.
maybe caught in the spider web?
Good eye for seeing that, whoever took that. Don't be bashful.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Man, a few words.
We don't show much food, so I figured I'd show some food.
Okay,
The plate shows the occasion.
yeah.
It was a party at church
Ah,
for, it was the 99th year anniversary of the church.
Oh, nice.
oh,
Uh-huh.
oh,
Nice.
cool.
That's good, Laura.
That belongs in the family photo album.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
definitely.
Embarrassed a
That was
little
her
girl
13th
10 years from now.
I
Yeah.
love the boots.
Well, may
Those
she have
are so
many happy
cool.
returns.
Uh-huh.
Laura, it's not fair, you have people to sit for your portraits or hang for your
Yeah.
portraits.
Think of your flowers as people, Sonia.
Mm,
You get to move them around.
Oh, that's
wow.
beautiful.
That's cyclamen.
Beautiful light.
Wow.
That's window light.
It's nice.
Great detail.
mhm.
I mean, that looks like a studio portrait of flowers.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's gorgeous. I love flower pictures.
Well, when it's winter around here, there's not a whole lot to take pictures of, so if
Right.
you've got flowers inside, they try and take advantage of that. That's stack focus also, that's.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
Aha.
How many
That's what-
shots did you take of that,
You
Leo?
got his secret.
I 4 or 5, I think, I focused on the first one, the second one, and then maybe the edge of that leaf on the left side there, and then the back one.
Gotcha.
What do you use for focus stacking? What software?
Well, Photoshop.
Photoshop, okay.
Yeah, you go down on the file menu to scripts, and then load files into a stack.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the menu comes up and you auto align when it does that.
Mm-hmm.
And then, once they're in a stack, you select all the layers and go down to auto blend in the edit mode. And then it takes the sharpest part of each photo.
So the trick is using auto blend,
Auto blend,
okay?
yeah, to actually blend that stack.
I like the way the red is in the back, it
Mhm.
echoes the red from
Mhm.
the front
Yeah.
or the pinkish red.
That's probably an accident.
It's a very fortuitous one.
We appreciate your honesty.
Yeah.
Nicely done, though. Very nicely done.
It should be hanging on a wall.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Green herring.
Yeah, that was, I deliberately took that shooting through some leaves
Yeah.
Mhm.
just to show that, green herons are normally kind of shy and reclusive, like, don't bug me. You notice the look on his face, he's like, what you looking at, Willis?
Yeah, he doesn't
Yeah.
look happy you're there.
Plus-
about to happen.
Yeah.
Plus, that takes out a lot of the distracting branches and twigs and so on that don't do much for the picture. It focuses more on the bird.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, goodness.
It's somewhere in New York.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out how deep is the falls part of the water.
It's only a couple feet.
I was
gonna say, that stick there is kind of a clue.
Yeah, but I wasn't.
think it was a drone photo almost.
Yeah. Yeah, Laura's right, if the stick wasn't there, you'd have no idea how tall that was.
Mm-hmm.
Nicely done. Oh,
Aw,
Oh, look at the bird.
yeah.
Where's that, what's it?
There's a bird on his back.
on its back.
That's an elk, yeah. Cow.
Is that what it is?
There's actually 2 birds on its back.
Yeah, I take
Three.
3.
Oh, wow.
One
There's
right on
three
tail.
of them. There's one on tail
Oh,
too.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That is cool.
Nice capture.
And that was a big picture, because there were so many elk in this meadow, and I zoomed in on one, and I was like, oh wait, there's birds there, so it's highly cropped. Wow. But,
Is that here in Michigan
no, it's in the redwoods.
or? Oh, okay.
scene from a Disney movie.
Yeah.
They're doing a little courtroom in spring, they're buddies.
Yeah, it was, Easter week.
She looks pregnant. I mean, she's
Yeah.
She could be. The
belly
Roosevelt
sagging.
elk, they're native to the area, so you see them quite frequently.
Yeah.
There were a few babies, but there was, yeah, she quite possibly could be pregnant.
Looks like it. What month was this taken?
It was taken last month, about 3 weeks ago.
That's
2 weeks
about
ago.
right.
And you even got her in front of flowers.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was actually in front of a casino. There was a casino with this great big meadow, and there was probably 150 of the Roosevelt elk in the meadow. And
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Mimi. I was gonna ask
In
something.
case you don't know your birds, that's a road runner.
Yeah.
I was looking for the anvil from
Oh.
No, the coyote is not in the picture.
It's the end.
Coyote. That one is in a, Death Valley.
Oh,
Nice.
Nice
Okay.
reflection.
Yeah,
Wow, the reflection
Really,
is
yeah,
Yeah.
so
really
vivid
clear
looking.
and
Yeah.
sharp.
Yeah.
Beak.
Oh, look at the
Mhm.
green coming down
Mhm.
from the top.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
That Yellowstone?
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Looks like that on the- on the monitor, yep, Yellowstone.
Yes, it was.
Osprey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good eyes,
Looks like
really
windy.
Piercing eye.
yeah, hard to get their eyes. Well, that's interesting.
That's nicely
It's
done.
different.
With all of those in the back and but blurred, but you can see what they are. I like that.
Yeah.
Where's that one at?
My yard.
Oh.
Good spot.
Yeah.
That's as much, I've been so busy, that was the nature photo I heard.
All good. All good.
Oh.
That's when I went to the canyons,
Antelope Canyon.
Antelope, yeah.
Yeah.
Those are like
I don't wanna
breathtaking.
go there.
It's really pretty. There you go.
I have not seen that in black and white before.
Really shows off all the
I
lines.
like that idea.
Yeah, the colors in there are orange when you process it, but I saw a black and white similar to this, and I thought, so I took that one and made a black and white out of it,
Yeah,
and just brings out the shapes and,
Mm-hmm.
it
Yeah.
does, very
Yeah.
neat idea.
Do you have to adjust it a lot, or is that pretty much just the black and white?
well, yeah, I did some adjusting, I couldn't tell you what all I did, but, I use, the Nick Silver effects
Mm-hmm.
for that. And then I kind of go through they've got a lot of prefix or presets that I try and pick one that seems to work, and then I work off of that.
Very
This
nice.
guy, the tiny little spot in the middle?
Yeah, that's the sky.
If that's not perfect zone system, it's awfully darn close.
This line.
I can never get near Swan's Nest, they're too far away, I think, from me.
Is that in Watkinsville, did you take that one? No?
This one was taken at Watkins, yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
There was one, a couple of days ago, right close to the edge, a nest, and a swan was on it when we went back. That nest had been abandoned,
Hmm,
but this one was further into the marsh.
yeah,
It looks really drab, I'm not sure why,
I like it.
Composition is beautiful.
Ooh, I like that. Get to see what it really looks like.
Anything?
Okay,